And now we're fixing the electric fence. Piggies! What? Air pig!
They like to wallow in the mud.
He's dumping the water out to make mud.
Yeah. That's why they put that, like... That's why that 2x4 is bolted onto it. Sorry.
That's a happy piggy. So here we are out at Andy's farm.
With the piggies!
With the piggies. With big old fat boy. Jesus, they're huge, man. Look at these guys. Honey badger don't give a shit. Honey badger gonna eat a tree. Eat my boots.
We're gonna move them over by the creek. Good pastures right around there, but I'm just gonna take them off of it.
Yeah.
Petting the piggies. Okay, so show us your favorite. What's your favorite thing about chickens?
Well, they don't move their heads.
What do you mean? Wait, this has got to be a camera trick, right?
No, it is not a camera trick.
That is so crazy.
She'll peck you. It'll hurt too.
How does that work?
I don't know. They just don't.
Lauren's a pro. Say hi, chicken. Yeah.
They haven't quite gotten the head thing worked out yet, but they're working on it. Yeah. You know, he's less freaked out. He's like.
I'm talking about cooperation amongst like-minded farmers, and in the 1940s, Dow Industrial and the whole war machine kind of kicked up and produced like anhydrous ammonia and a few other chemicals that had no other uses other than wartime. But they have all of this machinery, all of this industrial machinery that is dedicated to the production of these chemicals. So they have to find other markets for the chemicals, and the market that they identified was as fertilizer for farms. And it works very well for the first 3, 4, 5 years before it starts to completely burn the soil. And I mean, at a certain point, it's like your soil is addicted to fertilizer. They can't grow anything without all of those chemicals, and without new and better chemicals. And Steve McGee is a guy over by Carmen. And they got into that in the late 1940s. And Steve has told me that his dad told him a story about he and his dad and his grandpa, who were farming together back in the late 1940s. And they got into some of that, using some of those chemicals and those fertilizers. And then about 1955, Steve's dad told him a story about 1955. His grandpa looked at their land and noticed what they were doing to it and said, "I don't believe this is working, do you?" And said no, and they never went back. They haven't had any chemical fertilizers or chemicals of any kind on that land in the last, I guess that'd be about 65 years.
What?
55 years.